Hey everybody, my phone is kind of like charging, and my laptop's microphone, I gotta figure that out because it's acting wonky for some reason. You can't really hear it. So here I am on my phone, and I don't know why I was so like excited. I guess because I like had an epiphany or something. But so I was thinking, we have been taught through Christianity, if you grew up in a Christian family, whether it was Baptist or anything, non-denomination, that Eve was the first wife of Adam. Nowhere did it say that he had another. But if you go back into the Hebrew context, you will find that Eve was not the first wife. She was the second wife of Adam. And so, therefore, why do Christians, and if I step on toes, I'm sorry, but this came to me, and I don't know why it came to me tonight when I was relaxing in my bathtub, but it came to me, and I don't know why, but there's a reason. And I was like, all of a sudden, when this thought form came to me, or this pretext, or whatever you call it, this epiphany, I could not hurry enough to get out, turn on my video camera, and talk to y'all about this, because it clicked to me how we were brought up thinking that Eve was the only wife that Adam had. But Adam was married to Lilith. And the reason why Lilith is not mentioned in any of the biblical sense or Bibles is because they want us to believe that this deity, this Christian deity, is a kind and considerate and loving deity. To put in a text that this deity cast a woman out, all because she refused to be subordinate to a male and demanded that she be treated his equal. And that this deity, this Christian deity, did not approve of it, did not like it, in fact, did not even tolerate it. And so he cast her out. If you was to read something like that in a text, that would cause alarm. A lot of women, a lot of females would go the opposite direction of Christianity. Because that would show a whole new different side of this God form, of this, and I'm not saying that, no, but me, I grew up in a Christian family. I grew up first it was Baptist, then it was non-denomination. And I knew a long time ago that Christianity wasn't for me. And back then it really had nothing to do with what you call it, the male aspect. It was, I didn't feel a calling for that. I believed in the moon, I believed in the stars. I definitely believed in spirits. Just certain things were just not adding up for me. I had questions, they were not getting answered. So it was like, and then I had gotten hypnotized when I was 17, and voila, found out that I go way back. And things started to make sense. I could hear, see, feel, smell, and sense spirit ever since I was little. And it never truly went away. I blocked it for the longest time because it was considered evil. You're not supposed to talk to spirits. You're not supposed to be connected to anybody else's freaking emotions. None of this is supposed to. No, because then that would mean you are above their deity that had all these gifts. But when you, and I don't want to say I made the mistake of doing this, but this taught me a huge lesson. So, I basically told my father, I said, look, you're Christ. Turned water into wine. He did all these things that that are of alchemy, that are of magic. And you tell me that magic is evil. But yet he did alchemy. He was an alchemist. What do you call turning something into what it is not? That's alchemy. I mean, everything that he has done. Water into wine, fish, like these things. Call it what you will. Miracles, etc. But it is what it is. It's magic. So, we go back to Eve. Eve is not the first wife of Adam. Lilith is. And if Lilith had children by Adam, and they went with her to be cast out. Okay, so Eve's children, which was Cain and Abel, was not the first ever children to be in this realm. That would mean Lilith's children came first. And they were cast out. Can you imagine being demonized? Your children being cast out, and you considered a demon? It's supposed to look like this hideous gorgon, half woman, half snake, when you are this goddess. But you were, people are taught to fear you. People are taught that you are this hideous being that is the mother of all demons, vampires, etc., etc. But yet what you represent is the embodiment of the first woman who stood up for women's rights. But instead you get the opposite. No one recognizes you for what you truly did. I mean, wouldn't you be pissed off? I mean, I know I would. And I'm sorry, but I would rather be the daughter of a strong warrior, queen, than to be a daughter of a weakling. Some even went to say that it was Lilith that turned herself into a snake and convinced Eve to eat of the apple. Now, I don't believe in that part. No. Lilith would not waste time in such frivolous endeavors. But I just, when this, and don't ask me why, it just came to me. Maybe because, I was watching this one video reminding me of my beautiful Jenna Allard. And she called Lilith the mother, or the all-mother, and and the words that came out of her mouth were spoke and rang true. And then tonight it was like, I guess I was thinking about it. And what I was brought up to believe. And what I'm now coming to realize what is not truth. And why not even the freaking text in the Bibles are speak of such a wonderful woman. I mean, but you read on about these great women in the Bible that have done so much for women. Esther, her mother, all these other women. But why not Lilith?